Welcome back to PMmentor. Now, if you have ever worked on an SAP project, you must have heard this debate. Should we follow Waterfall or Agile?
And more importantly, Harpreet, why does SAP Activate insist so much on Agile? This comparison between SAP Activate and Waterfall
Is not academic. It directly decides whether your SAP project will be successful or painful. Let me say this very clearly. Many SAP project failures do not happen because consultants lack technical knowledge. They happen because the wrong delivery approach is used for today's SAP landscape.
For years, SAP projects followed Waterfall. And for years, projects suffered from delays, budget overruns, heavy customization, business dissatisfaction. Then SAP introduced S/4HANA, Cloud, Rise with SAP, and continuous innovation. And suddenly, Waterfall stopped making sense.
So in this session, we are going to clearly, practically, and honestly understand what Waterfall really is, why it fails in modern SAP projects, how SAP Activate solves those problems, and why Activate is now the default and mandatory approach for S/4HANA delivery. This comparison is not theoretical. This is real project reality. So let's begin.
What is waterfall methodology? Let's start with the basics. The waterfall methodology is a linear, sequential project delivery model. This means every phase must be completed fully before the next phase begins. In traditional SAP projects, waterfall looked like this: requirement gathering, business blueprint, build/configuration, testing, go live. Each phase was treated as final. Once requirements were signed off, changes were discouraged and labeled as scope creep. The core idea of waterfall is simple. Plan everything up front, then execute exactly as planned. Key characteristics of waterfall in SAP projects were very long blueprint phase, heavy documentation, fixed scope, fixed requirements, business involvement mainly during workshops. Testing happens very late. Business sees the real system near the end. Now, let's be fair. This model worked 20 years ago because systems were on-premise, businesses were stable, changes were slow, customization was acceptable, innovation cycles were long. But SAP and the world changed, and that's where waterfall started breaking. Problems with waterfall in SAP projects. Now let's talk reality, not theory. In real SAP projects, waterfall created serious problems. Business didn't know what they were approving. Users signed off blueprint documents without seeing the actual system. Later, during testing, they said, "This is not what we expected." Late surprises. Testing started very late in the project. Result? Major defects discovered near go-live. Panic, overtime, stress, blame games. Heavy customization. Blueprints described ideal, imaginary processes. Result? Massive Z-code, custom transactions, complex enhancements, high maintenance cost. Zero flexibility. If business changed mid-project, result? Change requests, delays, budget overruns, conflicts between business and IT. Cloud and innovation didn't fit. Waterfall simply cannot handle quarterly cloud upgrades, continuous innovation, clean core strategy, Rise with SAP. These problems forced SAP to rethink everything. Enter SAP Activate. SAP Activate was introduced to solve exactly these problems. SAP Activate is not just a methodology, it is a mindset shift. SAP Activate is agile, iterative, business-driven, best practice first, and cloud-ready. Instead of planning everything up front, Activate focuses on early system visibility, continuous validation, incremental delivery. The biggest difference is this: waterfall mindset. Define everything, build, test, then hope it works. Activate mindset. Start with standard, show system early, adapt continuously. In Activate, business users see the system from the beginning, validate processes early, give feedback in every sprint, Own decisions based on reality, not documents. This single shift dramatically reduces rework, risk, misalignment, late surprises. This is why Activate became mandatory for S/4HANA. Phase-by-phase comparison. Let's compare Waterfall and Activate phase by phase. Requirements phase. Waterfall, long requirement documents, assumptions, sign-offs without system demo. Activate, fit-to-standard workshops, live system demos, backlog-based requirements, decisions based on real SAP system. Design phase. Waterfall, detailed blueprints, process redesign from scratch. Activate, start with SAP best practices, accept standard, design only where truly needed. Build phase. Waterfall, one big build phase, heavy custom development. Activate, sprint-based configuration, incremental enhancements, clean core approach. Testing phase. Waterfall, testing at the end, high risk. Activate, testing in every sprint, early defect detection. Go live. Waterfall, big bang surprises. Activate, predictable go live, business already trained and confident. This is a massive difference. Impact on PMs and consultants. This comparison is especially important for project managers and consultants. PM in Waterfall tracks documents, controls scope rigidly, manages endless change requests, faces extreme pressure near go-live. PM in SAP Activate manages sprint health, facilitates collaboration, balances speed and governance, focuses on value delivery. Activate PMs are leaders, not just trackers. Consultants in Waterfall write long documents, wait for approvals, build late, fix issues under pressure. Consultants in SAP Activate demonstrate system early, guide business decisions, facilitate fit to standard, build trust continuously. This changes careers, not just projects.
Let's be very clear. Waterfall is not wrong, but it is outdated for modern SAP. SAP Activate is not optional. It is mandatory for S/4HANA success. Simulas. SAP Activate replaces Waterfall because it reduces risk, improves business alignment, supports cloud innovation,
Enables continuous change and delivers value faster.
If you use waterfall thinking in an Activate project, the project will suffer. Understanding this difference is what separates
average SAP professionals from top-tier SAP delivery experts. And this is what makes you truly valuable in SAP delivery. Hope you're enjoying this SAP Activate tutorial. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Contend, I reply to everyone.
Thanks for watching. I hope this session helped you understand SAP Activate better. If you have questions, comment below. I'm here to help. And make sure to subscribe to PMmentor for more expert SAP and project management tutorials.